Good morning. My name is Malik Brown, and I'll be talking about the disposition of a teacher and what that means to me and what I expect as a future teacher and how I'm expected to be for my classroom. Thank you. Sorry for the display of my look. I am currently trying to work from home in a short period of time. So, the disposition that I think that will make me a successful teacher is to have fairness for everyone. I believe that everyone should be treated the same. The golden rule expects for everyone. Um, of course, exemplify professionalism. I believe if you're not ready for work or not even dressed for work, what are you doing? So I believe in showing professionalism, maintaining eye contact, whatever that needs to be done. Um, and I'm also an honest person. I believe in being very truthful. Sometimes the truth hurts, but it's the truth that matters. I believe that sets me aside from other people. The dispositions that I need to work on are advocacy. I don't really, growing up, I haven't really seen many teachers fight for students as far as like in the classroom or out the classroom or figuring out like what's next for them or us. I hope to be one of those teacher advocates who fights for student rights and be able to create a long-lasting impact for my students so we won't be in the same position that I was, say, in middle or high school, figuring out what's next. Curiosity. I'm already a little inquisitive, but I want to build my inquisitiveness just a little bit more so that I'm able to ask the right questions and get as many answers as possible. Because in order to do this job, I want to make sure that I am on top tier, making sure everything is good and fine for me. High expectations. Coming from schools where they were said high expectations and were not exemplified as high expectations, I want to learn what's a good high expectation needed for students where also we can still do our own personality and creativeness and it won't hinder nobody nor their education. Um, Qualities that I believe that professional educators should display, I think one is creativity. If you're not creative or not really like an artistic person, anything that's your passion, I feel like you should put it towards whatever you want to do. So say for instance, I like music. I want to put a lot more music towards in my teaching or find something to teach my student with, something of the arts or something like that. Um, of course, open book to other cultures or background because you have to be a well-rounded human being, especially around when you're around other students or kids who are from different backgrounds. You got to understand what are their traditions, what are they about, in order to, reel in what can you do or what can you do to fulfill that student. Which leads me to my other thing, adapt to each situation because each child is different, so you have to adapt to each background. You have to know who this is, what they're about, what their family life is, just to make sure. I mean, they say teachers are like honorary aunties. I consider them like honorary parents at this point because you take care of them a lot more longer than you do your own kids. So you have to put in that extra love and care for these kids that you'll be taking care of throughout that day, teaching them and molding them into upstanding human beings. And then my last is to think about the students first. Students are our top priority, so we should make them our top priority. Figure out what they like, their dislikes, and whatever else. Thank you. This has been Malik Brown, and thank you for your time and attention today. Have a blessed day.